Hey everybody, I wanted to just do a quick update video, let y'all know where I'm at. I'm at cycle day 2. We are going to go ahead with infertility treatments this month, hopefully. I have to schedule a baseline ultrasound to make sure the cyst is gone, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll be good to go with doing the Clomid for 5 days, the injectables for 5 days, then blood work and another ultrasound. Hopefully my LH levels will not get high this cycle. If they do, I'm not sure. I'll have to stop for the cycle and then they'll do something else next cycle. So we're just really hopeful in that. Things have been kind of hectic around here because we have been remodeling our kitchen, and I knew it would be. That's why we've waited. That's pretty much the last room that we have to gut all the way down to the studs, and it's pretty much the last room to be done on the first floor. The bathroom still needs a little bit of work, but it's been already drywalled and everything. It just needs a little bit of touch-up on the spackling and painting. So, but the kitchen has just been horrible. We've been basically living out of like our living room and dining room, which is a complete mess. Which, it's so hard when you're remodeling because everything becomes such a freaking disaster. Like, I feel like no place in my house is clean because our bedroom, we had a space, and so I'll do a house tour at some point, I apologize, so you can see what I'm talking about, but upstairs in our bedroom, we have an area off the bedroom where we're going to put a bathtub. I have an old clawfoot bathtub that came with our house. We're going to put the bathtub in there and like a vanity, and that area right now is just filled with boxes because we were going to have a garage sale this summer, never got around to doing it with everything else going on, so we are just going to actually take it to Salvation Army. But I want to apologize, my allergies are so horrible. But I want to just go through it and make sure there's nothing that I want in it. So, in the process of doing the bathroom, we had to put, because the ceiling was all ripped out, we had to put the drain in for that bathtub, which means we had to move all that stuff over into our bedroom. And so our bedroom is a complete disaster. There's like a couple feet perimeter around our bed, and that's about it. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We have a really large bedroom, and yeah, it's full of crap. So I'm dealing with that, and our kitchen's tore apart, so the dining room is stacked, you know, floor to ceiling with boxes from stuff from the kitchen and whatever. So, but it's almost done. They're coming to install the countertops on Thursday, which I cannot wait for. We almost had a problem with that. We were told when we initially ordered the granite that it would be 2 weeks once we brought the measurements and paid for it. It'd be 2 weeks for them to come out and measure, then another 2 weeks for them to install. So we ordered it when we tore out our kitchen, then went and ordered it because they had a promotion with a free sink and a free edge upgrade that we really wanted. So we tore out the whole kitchen, went and ordered it. They called us to schedule, and it was going to be like almost November, and that was so not acceptable. I mean, we have no sink, so any water or whatever is coming from the bathtub. So yeah, it's just been quite a process. But anyhow, we talked to the manager. Stop, please, thank you. Talked to the manager at Home Depot, and he was able to get us a closer date. They actually moved it up so quick we weren't even sure we were going to have it finished in time. But we did get the cupboards in, and we are getting in the process of painting. Hopefully we'll be done Thursday. They'll install. We bought a new refrigerator. That's coming on Wednesday. So it's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. In the midst of all this, I'm going to school, as y'all know. And I began really thinking, like I've said in a lot of my videos, really thinking about how school played out with like the fertility treatments and foster care kids and all this stuff. And I just came to the conclusion that school isn't really what I want anymore. You know, at one point I really wanted to be a teacher, and that was really where my passion was when I was younger. And I just don't feel like it's there anymore. I feel like, you know, my passion is really about having kids, and I feel really strongly about being able to raise our kids and not putting them in daycare. So I, you know, my husband and I sat down, we talked, basically crunched some numbers, things like that, and decided there's really no reason why I can't be a stay-at-home mom. So I'm in the process right now of trying to withdraw from school, and The good thing about that is that we do start the foster care classes next month. I don't think I said that. So we pick up where we left off. We only have 5 more to go. And, we have to do the home study and everything. But they said that if, I remember them saying before, and I don't know if I mentioned this on my video or not, but people where there's a stay-at-home parent, or people that like their work schedules work out in such a way that somebody's home, they get kids much quicker, because, they don't like to place kids where they're going to be pulled out of their home, put into your home, then put into a new, daycare or whatever. So that we really just think it's in our best interest for me to stay at home. And that's really what I want to do. And I know a lot of people, I watch a lot of women on here that, leaving their kids or taking them to daycare is hard. And I know a lot of people have to, they don't have a choice. Their lifestyle and, the area that they're in or whatever really require that 2 people work. And so I totally understand why people have to do it. We're very fortunate, and, a lot of opportunities have come up lately where I don't have to, where, we really don't need to. I think it was a real blessing that, that I got laid off when I did, because I collect unemployment, but, it's not that much. Anybody who's been on unemployment knows that unemployment is not that much money. And, we've been able to survive just fine on it. And in reality, with all this extra stuff that we're doing, remodeling the house and everything, once that's done, because that's pretty much what my husband's overtime goes toward. And once that's done, all that extra money can just go back into our savings or whatever. So we just feel really blessed that I'm able to do that, and that we'll be able to start right out doing that. And pretty much maintain the kind of lifestyle that we have now. We don't live an extravagant lifestyle now. We don't. We have been lately spending a lot of money, but we really don't, spend a lot of money or have a lot of bills. So, like I said before, we don't use, credit usually. So, we figure why not? So that's pretty much where I'm at. So I'm just hoping that with being able to stay at home, because I was really worried about the days all lining up, because as you know, you have to, do certain things on certain days when you're going through fertility treatments. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm hoping, not having the stress of going to school and everything will really add to our ability to be able to conceive. And, and hopefully we'll get foster kids that are freed for adoption, and we'll be able to really, grow our family this next year. I don't expect anything will happen before the end of the year, just because by the time they do the home study and everything, I think it'll probably take that long anyway. But that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. I want to do some updates on different things. I know a lot of people are moving away from the infertility aspect of their channel. I don't want to, just because I'm right in the heart of it, and I really want to, share my journey. I don't have a problem sharing what goes on, with what's happening with the IUIs and things like that. So, I'm definitely going to be making videos on that. I also, from watching some other people talk about ways to save money and stuff, I definitely am going to lean more toward that as well, and some organization ideas, because that's part of what I'm going to be doing while, we're kind of preparing our house for kids. I'm going to be making sure that everything gets as organized as possible. We're pretty lucky to have kind of a blank slate, especially upstairs where everything's just kind of torn down. Once we put it back together, I'll have the time to do things as I want, which is really a benefit and a plus as well. Make sure everything gets put away so that when we have kids, it'll pretty much just be maintaining what we've already done. So I hope everybody is doing well. Look for more updates soon, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.